Well, viewers, as the battle for Maharashtra heats up, there's a sense of confusion that is being witnessed in both the Mahayuti as well as the Maha Aghadi camp. As the deadline for the nomination looms, there is still lack of clarity on which party is contesting on how many seats in the ruling alliance and in the opposition front as well. Let's get you the details of what has happened up until now. Remember, the nomination ends at 3 p.m. In the Mahayuti camp, the BJP, along with its smaller allies, have announced candidates for 152 seats, while Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena has fielded 80 seats so far, and Ajit Pawar's NCP has announced candidates for 51 seats, while a decision on 5 seats still remains pending. Now, let's also speak about the Mahayuti. What's the confusion there and what is the chaos that persists? So, the NCP has declared candidates on 51 seats. The Shiv Sena, the smaller allies, have 80 plus. So, there are 5 seats where the confusion still remains out of the total of the 288 seats. Now, let's speak about the Maha Aghadi here as well. The Congress party at 102 seats. The Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena has declared candidates in 85 seats, and the Sharad Pawar faction of the NCP on 83 seats. But there are 18 seats, as many as 18 seats, where the confusion still persists, and there is a possibility that the parties could go alone in these seats. Let's tell you what the difference is going to be like and the candidates that have been fielded. One of the biggest points being, of course, the Samajwadi Party fielding 5 candidates. Remember, 5 names had been announced by Akhilesh Yadav when he visited Maharashtra. But in the discussions, the Maha Aghadi had only allotted 2 seats to the Samajwadi Party. So what's going to happen? Is it going to be the Samajwadi Party declaring the candidates and then withdrawing it, or is the fight going to continue? Is going to be interesting to see. On the other hand, in the Maha Aghadi camp, the Congress has fielded 102 candidates, while the Uddhav Sena has fielded 85 candidates. Sharad Pawar's NCP has fielded 83 candidates. 18 seats, the pending decision continues. In fact, what's interesting is that the India allies, the SP, has already fielded 5 candidates, while the other allies like the left have also fielded candidates. Speaking about the issue that the MVA is facing, it said that the final formula will be finalized by today.
It is the last day of nomination, so there are 16 seats remaining for the MVA. How soon we can expect that all the seats would be announced?
See, we have already announced most of the seats. A few seats are left, but the discussion is over amongst the MVA partners, alliance partners. By today evening, by 3 o'clock, all our candidates will file their nomination. MVA will have candidates in all 288 seats.
देखिए, अब घोषणा होना की क्या बाकी है? आज 3 बजे तक का समय है, उसके पहले सब कुछ हो जाएगा. 288 सीट्स है, 288 सीट है, उसके ऊपर तो उम्मीदवार देना ही पड़ेगा ना. और लगभग सभी सीटों पर अपने लोगों ने उम्मीदवार दिए हैं और हम 288 सीट पर महाविकास आघाड़ी चुनाव लड़ेगी.
Now, all is not well in the MVA camp as well. The face-off over the Bandra East seat has also come head-to-head with the Congress General Secretary Sachin Sawant refusing the ticket from Andheri West, saying that he worked extensively in the Bandra East constituency. He rejected the ticket, which the Grand Old Party has now given to Ashok Jadhav. Remember, Bandra East was one of the flashpoints between the Uddhav Sena and the Congress, and now Varun Sardesai of the Uddhav Sena has now been fielded against the NCP's Zishan Siddiqui. Some of the other fascinating contests in store also include the Worli grudge match involving the 2 Shiv Senas between Aditya Thackeray as well as Milind Deora. So these are going to be some of the interesting battles to watch out for.
Well, the poll bugle has sounded in the state of Maharashtra just a month ahead. We are witnessing the state elections, the never-seen-before state elections, and right now we are joined with Milind Deora, MP Rajya Sabha from Shinde Sena, as well as he is now contesting against Aditya Thackeray. Sir, thank you for connecting with us. You are filling your candidature. How does it feel? What are your visions for the Worlikers ahead?
Look, I don't believe in giving a vision which is unimplementable. Some people did that 5 years ago. I believe an election is a period to go and listen to the people, understand what are their aspirations, what are their concerns, and do your best to represent them. But I really believe I'm not the candidate. I really believe the Chief Minister himself is the candidate of this election. The Chief Minister genuinely wants for the progress of the people of Worli, for the people of Mumbai, for the people of Maharashtra. He asked me, Mahayuti leaders asked me, I'm doing my duty and I'll do my best to understand what the people expect from the state government and to represent them.
But Aditya Thackeray is already a MLA over here. He has his own stronghold. How are you going to tackle this opportunity as well as this challenge which you are now facing? Also, why Worli?
Well, firstly, I'm a South Mumbaikar, born and bred South Mumbaikar. I've represented this area for a long time in Parliament. It's not alien to me. Whether I'm in power or not in power, we do our best to work for the people. Now, this is not a personal battle. This is a political battle. It's not personal. And ultimately, the aim is not to defeat anyone, but to ensure that Mumbai wins. The era of speed breaker politics, where all your job is to do is to oppose something for the sake of opposing. This is something we're going to put an end to. You oppose racecourse, which is going to go to the people of the common people of Mumbai. You oppose metro because you don't use public transportation. That speed breaker politics has to come to an end in Mumbai and Maharashtra.
But you have already been MP. Why you wanted to contest MLA elections right now, and why only Worli and against Aditya Thackeray itself? Why was the shift from MP to MLA?
See, the problem with your profession is that if we gave a candidate who Mira now doesn't know, times now, you would say, why did you give it to this candidate? Are you giving a walkover to Aditya Thackeray? Now when the Chief Minister has said, I'm putting my best foot forward, then you're like, why are you putting the best foot forward? So this is for media to speculate. Our aim is to do constructive, positive politics.
We are asking about your aim, and we are asking you about your aim from MP to MLA.
My aim is very simple. I respect the Chief Minister, wants to work. He's a doer. He's positive. He wants to remove speed breakers and get work done. Others want to put speed breakers to prevent work from happening. South Mumbai is my family, and I will represent them whether I'm in power or not in power.
Well, of course, this was Milind Devra who was talking to us exclusively while he is campaigning for the party of Shinde Sena. But you can see in the visuals the much fanfare which is happening. He is filing his nominations from the Worli constituency. Ahead of him is a big challenge of Aditya Thackeray. But of course, we have to see what pans out for the fate of the Worlikers in this particular constituency.